save a seat for you. You're going to be back here the
No,
whole time, right?
I'm gonna be back here the whole time.
Okay, I'm your girlfriend.
Okay.
Yes, I have done my best for you. And why? It was my duty under my indentures, and I am a slave. As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. Through an error. No magic mistake was ours, not yours, and I was in honor bound by it. An error? What error? I may not tell you. It would reflect upon my well-loved Ruth.
Nay, dear master, my mind is long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once. When Frederick was a little lad, he grew so brave and daring. His father thought he'd prentice him to some courtesy bearing. I was, alas, his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and buy the promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hearty lad, though surely not a high lot. Though I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid on breakers, always steering, and I did not catch the word aright through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions, which was within my brain did gyrate. I took and bound the promising boy, apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make, and knew him to a pilot. I found him to a pirate youth, instead of to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, but I hadn't the face to return to my place and break it to my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. That is how you spy me now, a member of his shy loss, which you wouldn't have found had he been found apprentice to a pilot. Pardon, Frederick, pardon.
Rise, sweet one. I have long pardoned you.
The two words, they seem so much alike.
They did. They still do, though years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you with a Such is my sense of duty, that once out of my debtors, I shall feel myself bound to devote myself heart and soul to your extermination.
Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we can offer you but little temptation to remain with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. I'm sure I don't know why, but we don't.
I know why. What I mustn't tell you, it wouldn't be right.
Why not, my boy? It's only 11:30, and you are one of us until the clock strikes 12.
True, and until then you are bound to protect our interests.
Well then, it is my duty, as a pirate, to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves. And when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There is some truth in that.
Then again, you make a point of never molesting an orphan.
Of course, we are orphans ourselves, and know what it is.
Ah, yes, well, it's got about it. What is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. Why, the last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans, and so we had to let them go. It would seem that the entirety of Britain's mercantile navy is recruited solely from her orphan asylums, which we know is not the case.
But hang it all, you wouldn't have speed. Absolutely merciless.
There's my difficulty. Until 12 o'clock I would. After 12 I wouldn't. Was ever a man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you love so well, and who has won her middle-aged ways, your boyish heart, what is to become of her?
Oh, he'll take you with him.
Well, Ruth, I feel some little difficulty about you. It is true I admire you very much, but I've been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I've seen during that time. I think it is a sweet face.
It is, oh, it is.
I say I think it is. That is my impression, but as I've never had a chance to compare you with other women, it is just possible I may be mistaken.
True.
What a terrible thing it would be if I were to marry this innocent person only to find that she was on the whole plain.
Oh, Ruth is very, well, very well indeed.
Yes, there's a remaining fine woman about her.
Do you really think so?
Oh, I do.
Then I shall not be so selfish as to take her from you. In justice to her, and in consideration for you, I will leave her behind.
No, Frederick, this cannot be. We are rough men. Rough! Who lead a rough life. Rough! We are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. I think I am right in saying that there is not one here who would rob thee of this inestimable treasure for all the world holds dear. Rough, rough, rough! Not one! I thought there wasn't. Keep thy love, Frederick. Keep thy love.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Well, it's the top of the tide and we must be off. Farewell, Frederick. When your process of extermination begins, let our deaths be as swift and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will, by the love I have for you, I swear it. But would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization.
No, Frederick, it cannot be. I do not think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederick, I shall live and die a pirate king. Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag I fly than play a sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart. Oh, we the cheating world go to, where pirates all are well to do, but I If he wants to call his crowd his own, must manage somehow to get through more dirty work than e'er I do. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king. And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is a rock the pirate king, a rock the pirate king. Hey!
With you, I cannot believe I'm left behind.
Ruth, I will be quite candid with you. You are very dear to me, as you know, but I must be circumspect. You see, you are considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17. You will find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find your wife of 47, and that is quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly and without reserve. Compared with other women, who are you?
I will be truthful with you, dear master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I am quite well.
I'm sorry for your cold, but I was referring rather to your personal appearance. Compared with other women, are you beautiful?
I have been told so, dear master.
Ah, but lately,
Oh, no, dear.
what do you think of yourself?
It is a delicate question to answer, but I think I am a fine woman.
That is your candid opinion?
Oh, yes, I should be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Oh, thank you, Ruth. I believe you. For I'm sure you're not practicing upon my inexperience. I wish to do the right thing. And if, I say if, you're really a fine woman, your age will be no obstacle to our union. Hark! Surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach our all but inaccessible lair? Could it be Custom House? Oh, it does not sound like Custom House.
Confusion, it is the voices of young girls. If you should see them, I would be lost.
By all that's marvelous! A bevy of beautiful maidens.
Lost!
How lovely! How surpassingly lovely is the plainest of them! What grace! What delicacy! What refinement!
he is a major general.
He is the lawful major general.
And it is a glorious thing to be a major general.
He is the lawful major general of the major generals.
I am the very model of a modern major general. I'm inflammation, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote the vice historical. From Marathon to Waterloo and order categorical. I'm very well acquainted to advances mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. News? Yes, I've got it. With many trivial facts about the square line hypotenuse.
With many trivial facts about the square line hypotenuse. With many trivial facts about the square line hypotenuse. With many trivial facts about the square line hypotenuse.
I'm very well acquainted to advances mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. With many trivial facts about the square line hypotenuse.
With many trivial facts about the square line hypotenuse. With many trivial facts about the square line hypotenuse. With many trivial facts about the square line hypotenuse.
Then I can write the Washington and Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail of Paratus' uniform. In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
I know a mythic history, the authors and characters. I answer how to cross out of creating for characters. I quote an elegiacs on the crimes of video games. In comments I can for peculiarities for rabbits. I can tell another Raphael from Geraldus and Sophocles. I know the quirky chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. And I can hum a fugue when you've heard the music din off before. Yes, thank you. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore.
And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore.
And I can write the Washington Bill in Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail of Paratus' uniform. In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
In fact, when I know what is meant by mamelon and raveling, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learnt what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I'm a smattering of elemental strategy. Strategy? Yes, I've got it. You'd say a better major general had never strategy.
Is that stupid?
What?
Say a better major general has never strategy. Say a better major general has never strategy. Say a better major general has never strategy.
For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventurous, only bring one down to the beginning of the century, but still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
It surely matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
I'll explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughters.
Dear me.
Against our wills, Papa! Against our wills! Against our wills!
But you mustn't do that. May I ask? This is a picturesque uniform, but I'm not familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
Yes, I gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Don't believe them, Papa! They are pirates! The famous pirates of Penzance!
The Pirates of Penzance? I have often heard of them.
All except this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but who is out of his indentures today, who wishes to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait a minute, I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
We object to major generals as fathers-in-law.
unfriended, unprotected, and alone.
Well, yes, that's the idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, dash it all! Here we are again.
I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? Orphan! Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say orphan.
Orphan, orphan, orphan!
I don't think we quite understand. I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? And you say, orphan. The way I understand you, you're merely repeating the word orphan to show that you understand me.
I didn't repeat the word orphan.
Pardon me, you.
I only repeated it once,
True, but you repeated it.
but not often.
Stop it! I think I can see where we're getting confused. When you say orphan, do you mean orphan, a person who has lost his parents? Or orphan, frequently?
Ah, I beg your pardon. Frequently.
So you said often frequently?
No, only once.
Exactly! You said often frequently only once! Oh, men of dark and dismal fate, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy. An orphan boy. An orphan boy. How sad an orphan boy. These children who you see are all that I from my home. Poor fellow. Take them away from me, and I shall be indeed alone. Poor fellow. If pity you can feel, see at the feet they kneel. If pity you can feel, leave me my soul remaining joy. See at your feet they kneel, a heart you cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. Poor fellow, see at our feet they kneel, hearts they cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. The orphan boy, the orphan boy, see at our feet they kneel, our hearts they cannot steal, against the tale of the lonely orphan boy. Poor fellow. I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory, for they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters if I hadn't an elegant diction, indulgent in innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
It's telling a terrible story, just not to diminish his glory. It's taking a drink, his daughters over the billowy waters. It's easy in meditation to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy in meditation to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular story.
Yes, yes, remember Ruth, who kneels before you.
Oh, where did you see me?
Oh, where did you see him?
Oh, do not leave me.
Oh, do not leave her.
The way you breathe
The
me.
way you breathe him.
I wish you leave me.
We wish you leave him. We observe the magnanimity. We display to place and dignity. Never was such opportunity to get married with impunity. But to give our wealth felicity. Founded
will try, dear Mabel. Why does he sit night after night in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape from the pirates' clutches. I described myself as an orphan. And heaven help me, I am no orphan. I came here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors, and to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor on the family escutcheon.
But you forget, sir, that you only purchased the property a year ago, and the stucco on your baronial castle is scarcely dry.
Frederick, in this chapel there are ancestors. You cannot deny that. With the estate, I bought the chapel and its contents. I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are. And I shudder to think that they're descended by purchase, if I may so describe myself. Should have brought dishonor on what I have no doubt was an unstained escutcheon.
Be comforted, sir. Had you not acted as you did, these reckless men would assuredly have called in the nearest clergyman and married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your comfort, solace. But it is unavoidable. I assure you, Frederick, that such is the anguish and remorse I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their civil-minded chief this very night and confess all. Did I not fear that the consequences would be most disastrous myself? At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11. And before 12, I hope to atone for my involuntary association with these pestilent scourges by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers of canon?
They are. They only wait my orders.
Then, Frederick, let your escort lion-hearted be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Dear sir, they come.
Oh, your bones are peace and ruthless, false and
Damn it, you don't go!
Now for the pirate's lair, for joy unbounded, for sweet relief, for rapture unexampled. At last I may atone in some slight measure for the repeated acts of theft and pillage, of which at a sense of duty strive dictation, I, circumstances victim, have been guilty.
Young Frederick,
Who comes
late commander,
And I, your little brother,
O Peninsulas, how dare ye face me? Know ye not, or as one, that I have doomed you to extermination?
have mercy on us. Hear us say slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you, but mercy shall alloy arson resentment. And so, I will be merciful. Say on.
when you had left our party full, we tried to raise our spirits, mate, according to our customs, all when folks and people's right. But all the things which we heard, we laid so upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred startling paradox.
A paradox.
Paradox and most ingenious paradox, which was to be this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox.
We knew your taste for curious quips were franks and contradictions grim, and with the laughter on our lips, we wished you there to hear. We said if we could tell it him, how Frederick would then took and joy, and so we frisked both life and limb to tell it to our boy.
That paradox.
That most ingenious paradox, we crimson criminals heard in front unto meet that paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. That paradox.
For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, I've no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority, I don't know who, very likely the astronomer royal, has decided that although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty, 1 year in every 4, his days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. And so, through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if it were owing to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. You are the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by a subtle error in the medical process, you'll easily discover that although you've lived 21 years, yet we go by birthdays. You're only 5 and a little bit over.
Me, let's see. Yes, would you let me get free? How quaint the ways of paradox. At common sense she gaily mocks, though counting in the usual way is 21 I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day, yet reckoning by my natal day, I am a little boy of 5.
He's a little boy of
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A paradox, a curious paradox. A most ingenious How absurdly whimsical. 5 and a quarter, no one would deign to look at me.
You're glad now, I'll be bound, that you spared us. You never would have forgiven yourself when you had discovered you'd killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades,
I don't think you appreciate the delicacy of your situation. You were apprenticed to us.
until I reached my 21st year.
No, until you reached your 21st birthday, and going by birthdays are only 5 and a quarter.
You don't mean to say you're going to hold me to that, do you?
No, we merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your duty.
Oh, don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist upon a letter of your bond just as the cup of happiness was at my lips.
We insist on nothing. We content ourselves with reminding you of your duty.
Your duty.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty. My duty is only too clear. I abhor your infamous calling, and I shudder to think that I've ever gotten mixed up with it. Duty is before all. At any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come, you are one of us once
Lead
again.
on, I follow. Oh, horror!
What's
What's
the
the
matter?
General Stanley!
Yes, yes.
Escape from you on the plea that you... My duty? You... General Stanley is... No. Orphan!
What?
More than that, he never was one!
Am I to understand that to save his contemptible little life, he dared to practice upon our credulous simplicity?
Well, yes, that's the idea.
Our revenge shall be swift and terrible. We will go collect and attack our band and attack Tremorny Castle this very night.
No, but stay!
Not a word, he is doomed. Away, away, my heart's on fire. I learned this base deception to repay. This very night, my vengeance dire shall lodge itself in door. Away, away.
Away, away, ere I expire. I find my duties hard to do today. My heart is filled with anguish dire. This strikes me to the core. Away, away.
If also found tricked us all aright, that vengeance found the tyrants on his sides. Our future certainly soften with his lies, and in return tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies. Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
It's only tomorrow.
His girl that was,
In a water and sorrow.
The ones who spot.
In an and cherish.
and all of that.
To be shall perish.
And he dances early tomorrow. His girls like I know water and sorrow. The ones so smarter than nations they cherish. And all who come to abuse shall perish. Away, away, away. Tonight the traitor dies. Away, away, tonight.
But we should have thought of that before we joined the force. We should.
It's too late now.
His employment voluntary, he's the lowest there's no plan. Capacity for innocent enjoyment. Set enjoyment. He's just as great as any honest man. Honest man. Our feelings be with him, the guilty smother. Guilty smother. Constabulary duties to be done. To be done. Parting one consideration with another. With another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. When the enterprising bird is not the burden, when the culture is an occupied crime, it loves to fill a little room, very good and listen to the merry village chime, and the custard is jumping on his mother, he loves to laugh, basking in the sun. The policeman's lot is not a happy one. Constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one.
And the pirates we who tired of tossing on the sea are trying their hand at a burglary with weapons grim and gory.
Hush, hush, give up on the matter. Instead of these desperate pirates on
We are not coming for play to told the story General Stanley told. We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They seek a penalty.
50-fold, we seek a penalty. We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They come in force with Stanley's pride. Are on his course now.
That light tread upon our grave we steal, in silence dread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's footfall would be distinctly heard. So stealthily the pirate creeps, while all the house will sound his sweets. Come, friends, who plow the sea, choose to navigation, take another station. Let's ferry piracy with the little burglary. Come, friends, who plow the sea, choose to navigation, take another station. Let's ferry piracy
station, take another station. Let's merry piracy with the little word girl who can like tread upon a breaking steel. It's Penzance Sat, my conscious
Hush, hush, not a word. I see a light inside. The Major General comes, so quickly hide. Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Tormented with the anguish dread of falsehood unatold, I lay upon my sleepless bed and tossed and turned and rolled. The man who finds his conscience ache no peace at all enjoys. And as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise. He thought he heard a noise. No, all is still. and place them at the ball. No Englishman unmoved that statement hears, because with all our faults we love our house of peers. I pray you pardon me, ex-pirate king. Peers will be peers, and good will have its way. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my daughters, all of whom are beauties.
What, Matthew?
I don't know. I'll show you what the good idea is.